Animation shows the Delta flight. Let's see, there's no audio. So these are two Delta planes. That one parks there. That one was already building up speed, and ba-boom. Well, okay, so we got a little graphic for that. So two Delta planes collide, ripping off wing while taxiing at LaGuardia Airport. As passenger describes, moment flights absolutely smashed. And then here's the picture. Wow. Oh yeah, you can see the wing. It's all busted up. Absolutely wrecked the front of that. Is that a? Did it set off airbags? I would hope that these things have airbags, right? Just absolutely destroyed the front of that one. Destroyed the part of a wing. Two packed Delta jets absolutely smashed into each other on the runway at LaGuardia Airport Wednesday night, according to authorities and terrified passengers, destroying a plane's nose and ripping off a large part of a wing. The saga unfolded when the wing of an aircraft carrying 32 people that was departing for Roanoke, Virginia, suddenly collided with the fuselage of an aircraft arriving from Charlotte, North Carolina, with 61 people aboard just after 10 p.m., Delta said in a statement. The right wing clipped our nose and the cockpit. We have damage to our windscreen and some of our screens in here. One pilot could be heard saying in air traffic control audio. Excuse me. Photos from the scene showed that one of the plane's windshields completely shattered and the nose banged up on the wake of the collision. A huge part of the jet's wing also was torn off. We got absolutely smashed by another Delta flight. I don't know if we hit them or if they hit us, but it was super jarring. CBS News reporter Joey Anziato, a passenger on the flight from Charlotte, said in a video recorded from his seat just moments after impact. Well, there you go, dude. You just got the scoop right there. You were on the plane when it happened, CBS news producer. Everyone shot forward in their seats, and it was kind of like a little chaotic as soon as it happened. We were shocked at what happened. Anziato added that his plane was moving at a decent clip when the collision unfolded. Which plane was he on, though? Why does it look like that? Anyway. Another passenger, William Lusk, told ABC that his plane suddenly stopped, jerked, and jumped to the right after it landed. Everyone went dead silent, and as everyone went dead silent, the pilot calmly came on and said, "Hey, we've been in a crash." Everyone remained calm. Despite the damage to the jets, miraculously, no passengers were injured during the collision, the airline said. A flight attendant on board one of the aircraft suffered non-life-threatening injuries and was taken to the hospital in the wake of the saga. The Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. Let's see, photos and videos posted on social media captured emergency vehicles rushing toward the regional jets operated by Endeavor Air in the immediate aftermath. I mean, yeah, what happened here? So the plane was trying to take off, or it was landing? I can't tell. It was immediately clear what caused the mishap, which unfolded within the first 24 hours of the government shutdown that has upended federal services. Are you serious? They're blaming the government shutdown. They're blaming it wasn't, or they're not blaming the government shutdown. They're nodding to it like, I don't know, is that the is that the issue here? We don't know. Prior to the shutdown, airlines had warned that the shutdown could strain U.S. aviation and potentially slow flights, given Federal Aviation Administration air traffic controllers would be among those workers forced to work without pay. It wasn't clear if staffing levels at LaGuardia were impacted at the time of Wednesday's collision. The Post reached out to FAA, but didn't hear back immediately. The Port Authority said LaGuardia's airport operations were impacted by the collision. Meanwhile, Delta vowed to work with the FAA and the National Transportation Safety Board to probe the incident. Delta teams at our new New York LaGuardia hub are working to ensure that our customers are taken care of after two Delta connection aircraft operated by Endeavor Air were involved in a low-speed collision during taxi. Let's see. Delta will work with all relevant authorities to review what occurred, as the safety of our customers and people come before all else. We apologize to our customers for the experience. We got a $1 Rumble rant from Guido. He said the shutdown doesn't shut down much of anything. I know it only gets rid of non-essential people that shouldn't be there anyway. If they're not essential, why are they there? If they're not essential, why are they there? It's as simple as that.
Whoa, very nice.
You get a double very nice, Guido. But yeah, no, I wanna find out what happened here. It seems like this first plane was probably landing, and then the second plane that had the nose smashed into, this one on the right here, They seems like they just parked in the wrong spot. They just parked in the wrong spot, and this guy was trying to land. Yeah, let's not talk anything about the pilot. Yeah, let's not talk about the pilot who could, see that there's a plane landing or see that he's about to smash into a plane that's parked in improperly. Don't blame either of the pilots, guys. It's not the pilot's fault. It's always the aircraft control. It's always aircraft control. It's never the pilots. We can't blame the pilots, okay? We can't blame the pilots, all right? Well, yeah, this is totally pilot error, 100%. How stupid the FAA isn't touched by government shutdown. They're essential employees, and they are paid. Yeah, that's an insane claim to make from even the New York Post. New York Post is pretty good usually. They're saying that there's air traffic controllers provided by the FAA that are not getting paid, and they now have to work without pay. That's not how that works. It's illegal to force someone to work without pay. Second of all, wouldn't that fall under essential? Like, if the government is providing people to control our airways, direct flights and such, wouldn't that fall under essential? And wouldn't they get paid? I'm just putting on my thinking cap here. I would say that they'd probably get paid and they wouldn't be working without pay. Let's see. Yeah, they work without pay until the shutdown is over, then they get back pay. They are still getting paid, they just don't get the paycheck until the government restarts. Interesting. Well, then they are getting paid, like you said. They are getting paid. Well, I don't know. Well, the only people we have to blame for the government shutdown at this point are Democrats. So even the VA says it. You should go watch Joey's show from yesterday. They had a panel of women on. One of the women being Jessica, and Jessica was talking about how she had an email from the VA because of a stalling of benefits, and they even said that it's Democrats' fault for the government shutdown. You look at the vote for the last bill that they were supposed to put through, and they're refusing to vote on it because it doesn't include health care for immigrants. Like, it's all because of the Democrats that the government is shut down, if there even is an issue here. Which